What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Coach Drew. And of course, I got some games, some tips, some tricks for you today. And I'm going to do this one a little bit different. So I'm creating this podcast, and it's really raw. But I think this is going to help a lot of people. Uh, for people who don't have a team, the number one thing that you probably struggle with is wanting to look good, wanting to do your content well, and just not having the ability sometimes to do all of it. Like, it takes a lot to do video editing, cutting up videos, um, captions, TikTok, Instagram. It takes a lot to do all of that. So I'm gonna give you a formula that you can follow. And what I'm gonna do today, which is a little bit different, is I'm gonna type this formula up for you as I'm doing this podcast. So this is cool. This is actually how I do a lot of my thinking. So if this is out of the norm that you are used to listening to, it's okay. Take the ride. So if I did not have a team, this is the first thing I would do. I would focus on long-term videos, not long-term, long form videos. All right. And this is the reason why. Long form videos can be cut and they can be dispersed in many, many ways. They can either be cut up into short form videos, which you would see something like that on YouTube or YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikToks, and if you still use Facebook, um, you can put it on Facebook as well. Now, what does it mean to have a long form video? In my opinion, anything 3 minutes and more. So 3 minutes or more. I like to say if you can go longer, that's great because you can get more clips out of it. But if you can't go longer right now, that's perfectly fine. So that's our first step. Long form videos, 3 minutes or more is what I consider to be long form. If you can go an hour and a half, God bless you. So what I want to do with that is I want to find out if I'm doing this for businesses who I'm talking to, coaches and entrepreneurs, what do I want to happen in my business with this content? And this is really, really important because the goal isn't just to just put out content for the sake of putting it out. It's for it to do something. Is it to get more people inside of your business? Is it to get more eyes on your business? Or is it to nurture those who are uh, wanting to do business with you and even those who do business with you? Now, a way that you could touch on all of that is through long form videos, because within your long form video, you're going to touch on probably a couple topics, whether you know it or not. And this is great. So 3 minutes or more is what we're looking for. The ways to disperse this content is going to be based on the business owner. I'm going to tell you the way I do mine and the way I'm going to do mine in 2023. So first way I would have is YouTube. It gets uploaded through YouTube as a normal long form video. If I want to do editing and things like that, that's cool. You can do it without that. It does look a little better. You have more attention through the editing. But honestly, some of the best videos I've watched on YouTube, I haven't even watched it. I just put it in the background, listen to it, and learn from it. So YouTube. Second, YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube Shorts is about 60 seconds. Cool thing about that is if you're using the YouTube Shorts and you're cutting that video into some segments of 60 seconds, you could probably get about 4 or 5 videos that's short just from that long video. And here's where the fun starts to happen. That same 60-second video that you use for YouTube Shorts, you can now use for Instagram as Reels. You can now use it as TikTok. You can now use it as stories in either TikTok or Instagram, which is cool. So now you have this long form video. Now you can use it for YouTube, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, and stories in either TikTok or Instagram or Facebook if you're using Facebook. Now, here's the other kicker that most people don't think about. You can use the entire long form video as a bonus in a course. So let's say I was doing a course and people signed up for it and they had 2 weeks until it started. I don't want to not talk to them for 2 weeks. I want to make sure I stay on their minds, so I can send that long form video as a bonus for them to watch. That way, they're warmed up. They learn more about who I am, what I do, and the cool thing is, it's like a gift. People love gifts, even if they watch only 5 minutes of it. They see that you gave first and that you actually want to help them out in life, which is good. The second thing you can do with that is you can use the long form or short form videos in your email marketing. Now, with this, something that I do is I try to keep a topic for a month, and every Monday or Tuesday, I send out something for my audience to learn, to grasp, to understand. And sometimes I just do this without even trying to sell anything. Just nurture, just warm them up, just give. I've already created it. It's already there. Now, with the email marketing, the great thing you can do about this is whatever you write up in this email can now become blogs. So we're still using that same long form video. Why do I want this to become blogs? If I do blog, I want it to become a blog because now people who are not in my email list can now see this and they may want to join my email list, which is a game changer in itself. So now I have that long-term video being on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Reels, TikTok, stories in either TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. This long-term video can become a bonus in a course. It could become, honestly, a lead magnet where I give people this for their email to get information, to give them information and to get their email so I can actually start to nurture them and warm them up as well. The email can become a blog. And here's the one that helps out a lot. That same long form video can become a podcast. What's so cool about that? Now I have this information that can be dispersed in many places. The podcast can become a lead magnet. The podcast can be in your email marketing. Your podcast can be now on YouTube, on Instagram. So my strategy until you have a team, right? Go long form and then cut it up. You can cut it up in an app like InShot or CapCut, or on a Mac, you can just literally just trim it. It doesn't have to be perfect until you get some volume, until you get some cash flow, which we all need cash flow. Use these simple tools and these simple ways of doing it to just get ahead. It'll help you out so much. So this is my podcast for today. This is my video for today. I hope you guys get something out of it. More than that, I hope you guys take this information and go do something with it. Go and find out, how can I use this information uh, to implement in my business strategy for 2023, or even if you take parts of it, but use it up. It's all for you. Take care, guys.